The ripple effect, the expanding series of events or consequences that are the result of a single event or action. We've all done it. You take a stone, you throw it into the pond, and you watch as the concentric circles ripple outward from the center of where you threw the stone. The reality is that's probably not the only effect that throw had. See, it's very possible that the sound of it going in may have scared a duck that was on the pond's surface, or the weight of it going down through the water may have disturbed fish that were swimming nearby. And if it did, you're tied to all of that. I mean, you're tied to the stone, you're tied to the water, you're tied to the duck, you're tied to the fish by the ripples you created. You caused change through a simple and single act. The same thing happens in our lives. We create ripples, change. Change that can be for good or change that can be for bad. Because sometimes our actions create unintended consequences through the ripples that go out from the center. Well, in today's story from Acts chapter 5, the brand new church is like the pond, in that it's refreshed and energized by the Holy Spirit, and it contains a delicately balanced spiritual ecosystem with all the nutrients necessary to give life to a dying world. But as you're going to see in this chapter, that balance is disturbed by a man named Ananias who throws a stone into the pond. And the ripples that go out from it threaten the early church, and in some ways threaten us centuries later. And so the question is, what do you do to stop the ripple effect? Well, the truth is, you can't, unless you're God and you created the pond.